Hi kids. Today we're talking about using money to teach and to help us figure out fractions. So you can find fractions in money. In fact, when we think about money, when you break a dollar bill into coins or cents, those are fractions of a dollar. So if you have a $1 bill, 50 cents is 1/2 of a dollar. A nickel is 1/2 of a dime. So let's think and do a little quick check here. What is 1/2 of 4? When you're dividing by fractions and you're looking at your numerator and it's a 1 or 1 part, you can always divide by the bottom number. So what is 1/2 of 4? Well, 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Now, so 1/2 of 4 is 2. All right, now you can do these next few yourself. What is 1/4 of 8? Take a moment and figure that one out. What is 1/2 of 20? And what is 1/4 of 20? Now that you've had a moment to figure those out, let's look at the answers and see if you came up with the same answers. As we said, 1/2 of 4 is 2. 1/4 of 8 is 2 because 8 divided by 4 is 2. 1/2 of 20 is 10. 20 divided by 2 is 10. And 1/4 of 20 is 5. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Now, let's look at these through a few simple steps. Finding fractions of money with step 1, you need to figure out what is the total amount of dollars and cents that you've been given. For example, you have a $5 bill, 2 $1 bills, and 4 quarters. So this amount equals $8. 5, 6, 7, and then 4 quarters equals another dollar, which would be $8. Now that we know how much money we have, we want to find a fraction of that money. So if you are asked to find 1/2 of $8, then you need to think, what is 1/2 of 8? So when you think of what 1/2 of 8 is, you say 8 divided by 2, and that equals 4. So $4 was 1/2 of 8. Then you can check your work. Do the opposite of what you did. We divided to find how much, so now we can multiply to see if our answer was correct. So if I was asked to find 1/2 of something, then I would multiply my answer by 2. If I was asked to find 1/4 of something, I would multiply my answer times 4. So if you were asked to find 1/6 of an amount, what would you multiply by to check your work? If you said 6, the answer is correct. If you were asked what 1/3 of an amount is, what would you multiply by to check your work? The answer would be 3. Now, I want you to work on this sheet by yourself. You can pause the video so that you can see the problems. Figure out your amount of money for each problem, and then follow the directions. For example, how much money is the first problem? You would add your bill, your $5 bill, and your 4 quarters. And then they want to know what is 1/3 of this amount. So you would solve your problem. So pause the video, solve each of these 4 problems, and when you're done, turn your video back on and we'll check your answers. All right. The first problem, you had 5 and 4 quarters, which is $6. 1/3 of 6 is $2. We can check it then by saying 2 times 3 equals 6. 1/2 of $20 is $10. 10 times 2 equals 20. Here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. So what is 1/4 of $6? $1.50. Then we would multiply that times 4 to check our answer. And then the last one is a $100 bill. What is 1/10 of $100? $10. 10 times 10 equals 100. So you see, you can easily use fractions when you're counting your money to help you determine the amount of money needed for something. Have a great day.